Welcome back, everybody. We are excited about this Montana trip. Not only did our group get drawn, but Potter and his buddy got drawn too. Once we figured that out, me and Potter got together and we just started e-scouting like crazy. Potter and I even ended up getting Discord on our computer so we could share our screens together, and we were going over, hey, I like this spot, I like that spot, what do you think about this spot? And we were just sharing like crazy, and we came up with a game plan, and we're pretty excited about it. I just love the excitement of going to a new area. You know, you pull up to camp, it's dark, you can't see anything around you. You know, to me, that's what it's about. That's what gets me excited. You know, the excitement of the unknown, the anticipation. Since Potter had been there a couple days, I wasn't about to go encroach on his spot. So me, Slick, and Anthony decided, hey, we're gonna get out. We're gonna go hike around. We're gonna see what this land looks like and see if we can't turn something up.
Because my only thing is, like, if one of those was in estrus and bucks were really tending them, they wouldn't be very far behind. Like when that group got up to move. You know what I mean? So at most, you'd think if there is a buck around, like maybe sort of starting one of them, so they're just kind of in the same general area. If that makes sense. Yeah.
No buck ever showed up, so we continued to just kind of push on and keep going, and that's what I like to do. Over there too, I was looking at the other packs though.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another deer pogoing down in there. That's another buck, I think.
So they went down into the shadow ravine?
No, they went way to the left. No, that's another,
They went.
another doe. They went right to left.
Yeah. Okay, how far left did they go?
Like into the next ravine where there's a number of them all running down. One of the does is still visible.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was pogoing down into there.
Went right to left?
Yeah. I mean, I can't tell you what they did once they got down there, you know.
Right. Is the other one still visible? Because I'm not seeing anything.
I took it off of her. She was pogoing down there, though.
What is pogoing?
when they bounce. I don't know what pogoing is.
I mean, it's just... I don't know.
They bouncing.
Well, a buck is spotted. He's at least a mile away. He's chasing a doe pretty hard. Dropped down the ravine. We can't see him anymore. Anthony confirmed that there's definitely some antler on his head. So we're going to move over there and try to get a better look at him.
Being first day, we're there to hunt. Slick wanted to go after him, so we packed up our stuff real quick and off we went. This is day one. You know, this time of year, bucks can be up, moving, and just cruising, and who knows if that buck's even in this area anymore. Slick decided he wanted to stay there and give it a shot and ride it out. Anthony and I went ahead and started going exploring some other areas. So we get back to this big area of public land, and again, it's like scabby land, and we got finger ridges and timbered ridges coming in, and it just looks awesome. But I'm looking at it going, holy crap, this is no joke country. This isn't these tiny little cuts. I mean, these are canyons that are sheer walls straight down. You know, they go down 100, 150 feet down to the bottom. And so we sit down, we start glassing, and Anthony ends up kind of taking a nap. And I'm sitting there and I'm eating some food and I'm glassing, and I see a deer. And in my binos, I can see and I can tell it's a buck, and I'm pretty sure this is a really good buck.
Oh, dude, that's a...
Is it a toad?
It's a fucking buck, man.
Anthony woke up, and we throw the spotter on there, and we start looking at him, and it's a no-brainer.
Hey, he's cruising, man. Oh, there's 2 deer there. That's because he's with a doe.
Mm-hmm.
We're fucking crazy if we don't shoot that deer. Look at that right now.
I pull up the map real quick. I figure out a route to go. It required us to completely back out and do this big loop around and dump down into a cut and work our way to them. They're like way down low, and they were to the right. I don't see where they went. I don't think that's that buck though.
No, neither do I. You want to push up just a little bit further?
I want to go to the left, I think.
Well, I meant so you could see what those other deer are.
Yeah, I think I want to go to the left.
Okay.
Just like over there so we can peek down. I mean, it was a doe and a fawn that I saw down lower.
Okay.
It's just weird because that buck is literally right where we saw the other one. Like, either I really misjudged this buck, or that is a completely different buck. We sit there, and down below me at about 300 yards, I see some does. So I go back to go get my bag and stuff because we're gonna kind of start moving. And Anthony starts kind of whispering at me, "Hey, get here. He made it down. He's gonna go. There's the buck I'm after, and it's definitely clear. Yep, that's my buck. Didn't misjudge him. He's the guy I want. He's at 400, 415, but he just doesn't stop. He keeps moving and moving and moving and moving, and finally he gets behind this little cut that I can't see, and I can see the does that he's trailing, so I range them. They're 600. Yeah, now we're looking at, once they get over there, that's 650, dude.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. All right, so we got back on them. The only real play though is to push right to them, and then we're gonna be like right on them. There's one knob that we can get. It's probably gonna give us like a 100-yard shot. So hopefully everything works out. There's really nothing else we can do. We literally hop on the same trail that those does went, and the buck followed, and we're going straight at them. At this point, I do have to apologize. The cameras that we were working with are not the normal cameras we work with. Basically, I was working with an action camera and a cell phone, and we're trying to film something at, 300 yards away. We didn't have time to set up the spotter with the phone scope, so Anthony's doing his best to film as best as he can with the equipment we have. So there was a perfect little hill that completely concealed us moving, and that hill was in between us and where we thought the deer were gonna be. I dump all my gear again and grab my gun. I peek just over the edge, and our game plan was perfect. Does are right there, the buck is right there. But before I could even get my gun down, I don't know if it was because that buck was pushing those does, or if those does just saw something of my movement, they went up and over another little finger ridge. We're sitting there talking about a game plan, and out in front of us we had a finger ridge that came to our left and then petered out, and another finger ridge that came to the right and petered out, and created this open V where I could see a hillside back behind them. And as we're talking, Anthony looks on that hillside and he's like, hey, there's some deer and they're not spooked at all. Maybe that buck will go work to them. And a couple minutes later, this buck comes from that left hillside, right behind that left hillside, and walks right to those does.
That sun is brutal. They get him?
Boom! And then I can't see anything. I don't know where the deer went. I don't know if I hit him, if he ran off. And I'm looking through the scope and the sun's still really bad. And Anthony's like, I think you got him. I think he's right there. And I'm looking through the scope and I can kind of see what I think is a body. And if it is, then the deer just dropped, right? He just, boom, didn't go anywhere.
That sun is brutal. It's hard to tell. Anthony said he heard a thwack, and we're pretty sure we can see him just laying down over there.
I mean, it's gotta be.
It's gotta be him. It's his
belly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Yeah, definitely.
So, unfortunately, guys, the footage probably is not going to be the best. We were working with not the best equipment. We gave Slick our camera.
Dude.
I think Anthony's going to shoot a buck.
Give me a range.
Dude, that's like within 100, bro.
Man.
Yeah. You see him?
No.
He's going right up top underneath the tree, going to the right.
Yeah.
Skylined, down. He went over.
Yeah, dude, I literally could not find him with the sun.
Yeah, it's brutal. Dude, that's a nice buck too.
What's the range?
It's like right around 3. I don't have a range on him.
Yeah, honestly, I had a couple shots. I don't want to make a good thing bad. I had a kind of a marginal shot that honestly, if we didn't already have a ton of work ahead of us and a great day, I probably would have sent some lead, but that's a really good buck too.
Anthony and I walk over there and that deer is there. It didn't go anywhere. He literally crumpled in the spot he was standing when I shot him.
Heck yeah, dude. A little 4x3 with some eye guards.
Yeah, you're crazy if you're not happy with that buck. Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
All right, well, here's my 2024 Montana buck. First day we're here, I'm super excited. Potter's been here, I think 3 days before us, and he's been struggling, having a hard time finding bucks. And Anthony and I put in some work and got back here, and it's gonna be a challenge getting this guy out of here, but well worth it. I'm super excited. Some of you guys might notice this right away. It wasn't until I went back and watched the footage that I realized that the buck I shot wasn't even the deer that I was going after. I still wouldn't change it. It was the hunt I wanted. It was the excitement I wanted. And he's a great buck. He's respectable. And, you know, he's going to feed me and my family.